What's good, everybody? It's your boy, Tall the Giant here, Tall Ramoni in the flesh. So, this is a new thing I'm trying out. It's going to be a podcast from now on. It's called Random Thoughts. Basically, I have these random thoughts every day just about stupid shit. And I thought, wouldn't it be cool to just record it and see how it goes? So, I write down most of the stuff I think about because, I'll forget it, of course. So, I want to at least talk about a few things I wrote down for today's podcast. So, one thing I was thinking about was, why do girls, most girls I know, or I've dated, are so obsessed with popping pimples? I mean, I don't like when people touch me in a way where they're gonna, hurt me, like popping pimples hurt me. It doesn't feel nice. It's not pretty at all. I mean, I do have some pimples on my back, on my face, but I don't touch them. I don't touch them. I let nature take its course, and it will go away, hopefully, in a few weeks, But, of course, you're cuddling with your girl or whatever, and then she starts to, she starts to pluck. She starts to pop your pimples, and I can't stand it. It hurts. All I want to do is just cuddle, and just talk and whatever, be cute. I don't want to be fondled by getting my pimples popped. It's not a pleasant experience. And I don't know, I just noticed it with girls. Guys don't pop girls' pimples, I don't notice that. I don't read about that. I don't hear about that. I don't know. I mean, maybe it's since girls mostly take care of their skin more than men do, maybe it's that kind of mentality thinking that, since they've grown up taking care of their skin, when they see other people with skin problems, they want to help them. That's probably my theory about why so many girls are obsessed with popping pimples. I mean, I will watch the Dr. Pimple Popper show on TLC. I think it's on TLC. But, other than that, I'm not popping any pimples. Not my own and not anybody else's. That's gross. Another thing I was thinking about, men are men. Men act a certain way. Men are designed a certain way. We're basically still cavemen, And sometimes we get a little itchy down there. I, for one, get some itchy-ass balls once in a while, and you have to scratch them. It's terrible, You're walking in public. I was walking in public one time, and I had the most severe itch on my scrot, and I just, you can't just, when you're out in public, you can't just scratch and, for all the world to see. You gotta kind of hide it. You gotta kind of, maybe, move your legs a certain way, jiggle a little bit, your testes, and then maybe the itch will go away, but you can never, you can't, go down and just scratch in front of the public. I mean, maybe if you could, reach into your pockets of your pants and maybe you just move your hand a little bit just to the side of the balls and scratch it, that might help. I've done that before. I know several men have done that before. I don't know if several men actually have done that before, but I'm assuming, actually. I'm not what you think. But, I mean, balls get itchy. I mean, everything gets itchy. I mean, but the balls, they're just, when they get so itchy, you have to scratch. But you don't want to scratch in public. It's hard. It's hard being a man sometimes. There are 3 things you can never leave the house without. 3 essential key items. It's your phone, your wallet, and your keys. Those 3 things are your identity. Your phone, it has all your information, social media, contacts, everything, email. Your wallet has a lot of your private information, social security perhaps, credit card, debit card, no matter, some cash, very valuable stuff. And your keys, they are the most important because you have to get back home at some point and you can't forget your keys or else you're not going to get back home. And shelter is one of the most important things for everybody. And you can't forget your keys. Again, phone, wallet, keys. 3 essential stuff. Phone's in my right pocket, wallet's in my left, and then I have a keychain, put it right on my jeans. It's the same pattern over and over again. Those are 3 essential things you can't forget. I'm a man of simple tastes, and I really love Chinese food. I love it to death. I've been eating Chinese food ever since I was a kid. Compared to Mexican food, Italian food, Indian food, just Chinese food is the best. But it's also the worst. It can taste so good, but it's so unfortunate that it's unhealthy. I mean, there's so much grease, so much fat, so much fried oil, and all the food that you can get at the Chinese restaurant. It's not healthy. It's regarded as not the most healthiest food. I don't even think Chinese people actually eat Chinese food. That's what I heard, which is funny. I mean, why is it called Chinese food if Chinese people don't eat it? I mean, it's so good. Crab rangoon, chicken fingers, boneless spare rib. I'm watering at the mouth right now, but it's not healthy. It's not, and I hate that. Why can't Chinese food taste so good and be healthy for you at the same time? It's such a shame. Last thing I want to talk to you about is hypochondria. Now, if you don't know what hypochondria is, it's basically you have this fantasy or this belief that if you had a cough, for example, it could actually be something worse, like, I don't know, lung cancer. Your cough is lung cancer. I have hypochondria. Just maybe slight, not severe, but if I had a sore throat, I think it's automatically strep, which freaks me the hell out. I don't like strep. Bad experience with strep growing up. It's the worst. And what's also terrible is that you would go online to see what you may have, what is your cough or whatever, and then WebMD shows a big list of what you may have from a cough. And then you just start racing your mind with, I'm going to die, I have lung cancer, I got something inside me, I'm going to die. Just this natural cough is a killer. It's going to kill me. Hypochondria sucks, guys. The only way to cure yourself is to stop going online and just fact-checking everything about what you may have. Because honestly, at the end, it may not be that serious. Also, if it's just a cough and you don't have several other symptoms that could lead to something more serious, then you're fine. That's what I realized, and it takes a while to realize it. But it's something you'll pick up over time, and you can fight it. So that's my spiel. Don't really have anything else to add. But we had a good episode, I guess. We talked about girls popping pimples. When's it appropriate to scratch your balls? You can't leave your house without your phone, wallet, and keys. 3 essential items. The best food is Chinese food, but it's also the worst food. And hypochondria. I got a few more episodes lined up. I'm going to try to just knock them out, see what goes on with them. But in the meantime, thank you guys for listening, and see ya.